Now today going to talk about each zones of the earth. Each zones, which is also called tropical areas. So what does it mean zones? So the fact that the earth is spherical in the shape. Yeah, we also know that the earth is spherical. The result in different parts of the earth getting heated differently based on the heat received from the sun. Earth is divided into three heat zones. So tropical areas. So the spherical shape of the earth, we all know that the earth is of the spherical shape. So the spherical shape of the earth causes it to receive the different temperature in the different places. Yeah, and then what are based on? So based on the heat received from the sun, based on based on that place. Yeah, based on that place. So earth is divided into three heat zones. So basically heat zones are actually also called as tropical areas, and then the spherical shape of the earth causes it to receive the different temperature in the different way based on the places. So which is earth is divided, so earth is divided into three tropical areas, three tropical zones, three heat zones. They are: first one is torrid zone, second one is temperature zone, third one is frigid zone. So there are three types: one is torrid, second one is temperate, third one is frigid. So what does it mean torrid zone? So it's a region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This region receives the direct rays of the sun and gets the maximum heat from the sun. This zone known as the torrid or the tropical zone. What does the exact mean? So we already know that it's a region. Region means that's the one part of the area, part of the earth. So one place of the earth. So it's a region between where is in the torrid zone. It's a region between the Tropic of the Cancer and Tropic of the Capricorn, which means this torrid zone. So this region is in between the equator and Capricorn, and this region receives a direct rays of the sun. This region, okay, torrid zone. So this region is the between the equator. Yeah, that is a torrid zone. This region receives a direct rays of the sun and gets a maximum heat. So okay, so this region, torrid zone region, receives the direct rays of the sun and gets a maximum heat from the sun. So don't forget, this is the only zone gets the highest maximum heat from the sun. So this zone also known as the what? Tropical zone. So don't forget, and then temperate zone. So this zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. This zone gets the slanting rays of the sun, and the angle of the sun's rays goes to down, decreasing towards the poles. Thus, this zone experiences moderate temperature. So, what is the difference between torrid zone and temperate zone? So, in the torrid zone, that region gets a direct rays of the sun. Direct rays means vertical rays, directly comes from the sun. But in the temperate zone, the region gets slanting rays of the sun only. Okay, don't forget this is the main difference between torrid zone and temperate zone. So this zone lies between what? Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the number. So there is a two hemisphere. One is northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. So temperate zone is in the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere also. So first one is northern hemisphere. Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. So there are between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere there is a region, that temperate region, and also in southern hemisphere Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. So in between of that place there is an temperate zone in the southern hemisphere. So I already said that this zone gets the slanting rays of the sun, and the angle of the sun rays goes on the degrees towards the pole. So this zone gets the slanting rays from the sun, and the angle of the sun rays goes on decreasing. Yeah, over time, over place, depending on the place. So the angle of the sun rays goes on the decreasing towards the poles. Thus, this zone experiences moderate temperature. So temperate zone, the northern hemisphere is located between the equator and Arctic Circle, and southern hemisphere between the Capricorn. So temperate zone is in the northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere there is two hemisphere. So in the northern hemisphere, temperate zone in the between the Cap Arctic and equator. So Tropic of Cancer and Arctic. In the north, southern hemisphere, where Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. Yeah, that's it. That is a temperate zone. Next one is frigid zone. So frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole. Frigid zone. The frigid zone lies between the where Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. Yeah, that is a through two pole. Yeah, the frigid zones in the two poles. One is North Pole and South Pole. So in the South Pole, there is Arctic Circle, between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. Yeah, this region also known as a polar region. So polar region. What does it mean polar? Polar means there is a place which is very cooler. So very low temperature. Having the low temperature places, polar places, polar region. So since it receives a extremely low temperature throughout the year, yeah, that polar places, a polar, yeah, for example, Antarctica, yeah, that places having the throughout the year having the very low temperature, so extremely low temperature. So that places gets a low temperature from the sun, or may not be get the temperature from the sun also. So these regions are covered with snow. So always throughout the year, these regions are covered with snow only. So you can't see any play, you can't see anything. So yeah, you can't see anything with your naked eye. Okay. So frigid zone, this is the easiest zone. So frigid zone lies between the where Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and the between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. So this region also known as what? Polar region. So polar means there is a place which is very cooler, having low temperature. So it is a extremely low temperature throughout the year. So don't forget, throughout the year that place having the low temperature. These regions are covered with always snow. Highest temperature ever recorded. So in the world, throughout the till now, the highest temperature recorded on the earth is 56.7 degrees Celsius only. That means 134 Fahrenheit. Where it was recorded on? So it was recorded on 10th July 1913 at Greenland Ranch of Death Valley, California, USA. So highest temperature ever recorded on where? Greenland. So what is the temperature? 56.7 degrees Celsius, 134 Fahrenheit. Lowest temperature ever recorded on the which place? Soviet was stuck station in Antarctica. I already said that Antarctica is a very coolest place. So what was the temperature? Minus 89.2 degrees Celsius, which means minus 128.6 degree Fahrenheit and 184.0 Kelvin. All are same only because units are different. First one is Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin. So you can write anyone. So next one is rainfall.